Reef DVMs here. Today we're talking about my HOB skimmer, my cheap cheesy one. But basically I'm going to use this one today to show you not just the muck in it and how it fills up and dumps through a pipeline, but really just kind of to discuss wet skimming. Wet skimming is the process of changing the tank water through the protein skimmer at a little bit faster rate than normal, but trying to achieve basically the junk that a skimmer would normally take out of a tank at a faster rate so that you can actually get a water change done. In this case, I'm going to use this little HOB skimmer. It's got a standard line put in the top of it. Don't really care for that too much. A lot of the newer skimmers, all the nicer ones, pretty much have them at the bottom of the collection cup. In this case, we're going to turn up the skimmer to make it wet skim, which is basically run it a little faster than normal. And I'm actually going to run it a little too fast for the sake of this video. But basically, we're going to make it skim faster. The collection cup is going to fill up. It'll eventually hit the drain hole. The drain hole will go down to, well, whatever you guys want to go down to. In this case, we got down to a 5-gallon pail. Certainly, it's a very nice feature to prevent overflowing of a HOB skimmer on the back of a tank. Obviously, for some people, a tube and hole like this really doesn't probably do much because it would just spill into the sump and not be a big deal. But it does allow you to easy access to pump basically the crap water out of your tank. A lot of people believe that wet skimming is a very good way of doing a water change because you're removing more bad material faster than what you would if you just put a siphon device in and pulled, say, 7-8 gallons out of a 50-60 gallon aquarium every 2 weeks. So for us, we do some wet skimming. As you can see here, it's now hit the top of the pipe. It's now flowing into the pipe, which goes down into a 5-gallon pail. Yes, it looks kind of yellow-green in this tank. This tank, though, is stocked with some corals and some clams. Particularly the clams, we've been feeding some phytoplankton, so it's going to turn the water a little bit green when it skims. Nothing real serious, just probably looks a little different to some of you guys. Here's a picture of the 5-gallon pail. I'm probably going to skip ahead here and edit this video, kind of show you what it looks like here after about 30 minutes or so. About 30 minutes later here, guys, this is where we're at. We've got just about a gallon in the pail. Again, it'd probably take me 2 to 3 hours to get a 5-gallon pail skimmed off this way so that I could put new, fresh salt water back in. I particularly like doing this method probably at least once a month. Preferably, I like doing it on my other tanks that skim a little nicer with nicer skimmers. But this one works. As you can see, I cleaned this one up after I've skimmed with it. And I just reset it here so it starts skimming again, and we're back in business. This is basically the practice of wet skimming. Obviously, it can be done a lot nicer with nicer protein skimmers. I kind of like doing it at least once a month. I like pulling this crap out of my tank in fast style like this. You know, some people like doing it, some people don't. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video on how we do wet skimming. Peace.